Well, Occupy Nigeria started as an online movement, and as young people now, almost everybody has access to the internet. But to me, what was more important was getting to the streets and getting to ordinary Nigerians to tell them their rights and to converse with them and find out whether they were okay with the policies of the government. And apparently, they weren't.
And that's true because for quite a number of time, people go on Twitter, the social media, they talk about the problems. And I'm one of those who say, these young generations won't ever go past social media. And that really changed in 2011. Do you think it's a culture that is going to continue?
No, I think it's something that is definitely going to continue. Half the people we met at Occupy Nigeria were simply people who existed online. And then all of a sudden they were right there on the streets with us, just demanding that the government of the day do the right thing.
Would you say this protest movement brought some sort of unity amongst Nigerians?
I think it just highlighted the unity we thought no longer existed, because the truth is Nigerians have always been united. Even though we have our little squabbles, in the end we've always been together. If you look at a Hausa man, his two best friends might be an Uche, an AME, or somebody from another side of the country. It has never really been a problem, I think, for our generation, because we went to school together, we served together, we grew up together.
So you definitely have some sort of hope for the country in terms of unity?
Yes, for my parents' generation, they had their little squabbles, which was highlighted more than their unity. But for our generation, I can see the togetherness in us, and it gives me hope.
Now, I'll ask you this question. When I joined you guys in the other protests, there are loads of ladies. You know, I think it's there's a play written by a great Nigerian. It's called Mulkin Mata. You know, are we seeing another Mulkin Mata, which is a female revolution?
I think the women just decided to be more vocal. The women who've had a lot of their time, who have a lot of their time been suppressed, finally took a step and said, hey, we're not going to stay back. We're human beings first, we're Nigerians first, and it doesn't matter our sexes, we're simply going to stand for what's right. And it's a good thing to see women have a say in politics and the policies of the government.
And on the issue of insecurity in Nigeria, we saw the devastating effect Boko Haram bombs did in Kano, in Madela, and other parts of the country. What would be your comment on that?
Every time this issue comes up, I'm just overwhelmed by emotions, because these people who die every day, the government does nothing about it. In the end, they end up being statistics to everyone, and they're simply forgotten. People are dying, Nigerians are dying, and the sooner we do something about it, the better for everyone, because today it's somebody's brother. Tomorrow it might be your brother, or it might be you. You never can tell.
There's this information going on, you know, when you meet the ordinary people who don't have access to social media. I've had a taxi driver tell me in Abuja saying, is this northerners who just want to kill every non-northerners in the north? Since you serve in Abuja, does that really reflect what is going on ground?
Well, the truth is, to some people, that is really how they see it. They see it as the northern people trying to kill the people who are not from the north, and the Muslims trying to kill the non-Muslims. Unfortunately, Boko Haram does not stand for what Islam stands for. Islam stands for peace, and everybody knows that a true Muslim would never kill another person. So,
thank you so much.
Hear the voice of the wailing masses. They are waiting for food, they are waiting for water. Hear the voice of the wailing masses. They are waiting for lights, they are waiting for shelter.